Hi, summer mathematicians. Welcome back. It's me, Miss Cordova, second grade teacher at Buellins Elementary. And I'm here to teach you a new math game that I really love. But another thing I was thinking about, one of my favorite topics, how math is everywhere, is noticing 3D shapes. For example, I have my water bottle here. What 3D shape is my water bottle? If you guessed cylinder, I think you'd be right. What about a cell phone? What kind of 3D shape is a cell phone? It seems like a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a 3D shape. A rectangular prism. See how many other 3D shapes you can find out in the world? Because they're all over the place. Like I'm just looking at a tree trunk outside, and that's another cylinder. I could do this all day long. But today we're going to play a game called Claim the Frame. Now you need some supplies to get ready. You need 3 10 frames, okay? If you don't have 10 frames, you could draw them. And you're going to need some counters or any other item that will fit on your 10 frame. So like if you're drawing your 10 frame, you might choose coins or Legos, anything like that. You're also going to need a dice. So 3 10 frames, some counters or other objects to put on your 10 frame, and a dice. This is a 2-player game. Remember, if you're playing against yourself, that's just fine too. So the first thing you do is you set up your game, which means you roll your dice 1, 2, 3 times. Each of those turns, you're going to be filling up your frame with the number you rolled. So let's say you have 5, 2, and 1, okay? Then player 1 is going to roll. They want to fill up frames with their rolls. Player 2 wants to empty frames with their roll. So they have to think about where they want to add and also where they want to take away based on their partner's turns too. When you claim a frame, meaning when player 1 fills a frame, or when player 2 empties a frame, you get to keep that frame as your point. I'm going to show you a sample of this game. For your setup, you're going to roll 3 times, each time filling up your frame with that number. So I rolled a 1, a 5, and a 2. Doesn't really matter who sets up the boards. You can do it together. Player 1's turn. Remember, player 1's goal is to fill up 10 frames to get points. They rolled a 5. Where do you think they should go? Remember, they can spread out over 2, but they notice if they put 5 here, they're going to get to claim that frame on their own. This frame goes to player 2. Or I'm sorry, to player 1, of course. Now it's player 2's turn. Player 2's goal is to remove. They rolled a 5. What was player 2 able to do? Get 2 frames. What do you think player 1 should have done differently? Let's think about that. If player 1 had rolled 5, what could they have done instead of fill up that 10 frame? Maybe instead player 1 decided to put 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Now it's player 2's turn. Player 2 can only remove 1. They decide to remove from here. Player 1's turn again. They got 4. So they might decide to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and claim that frame for player 1. Player 2's turn. Now player 2 has a point. They removed 1 from this third one. Okay, now whoever claims this frame is the winner. Player 1's turn. Before I roll, what would player 1 want to get? Probably a 5 or a 6. They got a 2. They're going to add it here. Player two's turn. What do they want to get? Probably a large number. They got a 5. Oh my gosh, this game is getting so good. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing this, and now I want you to pause and go ahead and try playing it on your own. When you're done, come back and we'll talk. After playing that game for a little bit, did you have any strategies that you used over and over again? When you have a chance to play it again, maybe you'll get to be player 2 instead of player 1. And you'll notice if either player has an advantage going first or second. This is the type of game that I challenge you to play with someone else at home and actually teach them how to play. When you teach someone how to play a game, you learn a lot more about the game. I hope you have fun playing Claim the Frame. I'll see you all soon.